Welcome back, family, crew, crews, and peeps. Still over here at the daughter's mother's house, finishing up another video. So after I did the last video, or did those pickups from pop culture, I ended up going to vintage stock because we were talking about vintage stock at one of my jobs the other day, and I decided to actually spend 15-20 minutes and dig through a lot of their back issue bins. So you saw these in the video I did about this. But these are issues 16, 17, and 18 of Shadow of the Bat. Let's get some better light. So this was a series that we were at Bebop Comics in Overland Park, maybe 5-6 months ago, one of the first times I took my daughter in there. And she's really big on the Riddler, which is kind of funny. She likes the Paul Dano Riddler. And when I was her age, just a little bit younger, 30 years ago, I was really big on Jim Carrey, who also played the Riddler. So both are close to the same age. We're both obsessed with the actor who played the Riddler. But so she asked them if they had any books with the Riddler, and the guy pointed out, I think it was a 4-part, it's either a 3 or 4-part run of Shadow of the Bat, like 1 through 3 or 1 through 4 or something. It was all Arkham and Riddler related. So we got those for her, and she really liked them. So then I was looking into this Shadow of the Bat series, and like the whole, at least the volume 1 run is only like 96 issues. And I don't know anything about if there's any really expensive keys or anything in there. So these are from 93. So the first issues, I think, were like 91, 92 perhaps. But so I'm gonna see. I don't know how fixated she is on collecting the whole run, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do since it doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult of an entire run to fill with just 96 issues. So we got those. And this was interesting. I'm not even really sure what it is. It's a Spawn #1. Yeah, I don't know. It was just Spawn something. It's like it went with like the did it go with the Hot Wheels car or whatever that they came out with? I didn't even open it to look at it. It was just a Spawn something, so I got it. I'll skip that one for now. And I kind of want to do, my mindset is to try and go back and do runs of the original X-Force, X-Factor, Excalibur, New Mutants, and X-Men. Slowly over time. So right now I'm looking for X Factors. Pretty much, this is a 56. This is 42. So I'm looking to kind of like anything 50 and below, I'm going to try and pick up first, and I'll slowly go higher. It's funny, I was talking to the owner of Pop Culture Comics, and he says he's trying to do for his personal collection a run of all the New Mutants 1 through 100. And then we were talking, and then like somebody came in to sell him some books, and a woman actually sold him. She had a New Mutants 87, first appearance of Cable, and a New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. And then like I think it was Amazing Spider-Man 316, the third appearance of Venom. She had all 3 of those keys raw like this, just raw books to sell, and he bought all 3 of them. Unfortunately, he bought them for the store, not for himself, but it's just really weird just talking about him wanting New Mutants and how he needed a couple keys, and those books just came walking in the door within like 5 minutes. But anyway, so I got this double-sized 25th issue X-Men 2099 AD, because this might be a run that I complete, is all the X-Men 2099s. That shouldn't be too difficult. Then I added this Ravage 2099 #1 to go along with all my other #1 2099s from the 90s. So now I just think I need Ghost Rider and Hulk. I had this in a lot of like 50 books I was supposed to get off eBay, but the box got lost. I don't know if the post office messed it up or whatever, but the seller refunded my money, and he says that if the books ever show up, just to keep them. So got this gold foiled edged Ravage 2099. And this is a series I started reading here recently, Quick Stops. I think this is volume 1, cover A, issue 2. So there's already there's 2 volumes. I think it dates back to like 2019 maybe later than that, but I've been reading those. And skip that one for now, skip that one for now, skip, and skip. And just habitually, anytime I see these Executioner songs in the poly bags, I always pick them up, no matter what. They're always really cheap. They're always $1 or $2. But I always forget for the longest time which ones I have, so I always buy more. Because I want to have one in the poly bag and one free to read, but I'm trying to complete the Executioner song, but I don't even know if I've ever owned all 12 parts. I don't think I've ever had the 2 X Factors. So if X Factor, maybe I have that one. 85, 86, and do these, yeah, they have a card inside on the back, but you can't see because of the board. So X Factor 85, 86. You have X Force 18, which I've never owned. But where's the other one? But then back here. X Force 17, I have polybagged and free, because I think I got a couple of those when I was in Colorado. Uncanny 296, I'm pretty sure I have polybagged. X-Men 16, I definitely have polybagged. 14, I definitely have. I'm not sure about polybag. Then Uncanny 295, I know I have. I'm not sure about the polybag. But I just, like I said, I habitually always buy these in polybags. There's a whole run of them, obviously, at vintage stocks. So I picked them all up. So I'll go through them all, see which ones are what. And maybe you guys know this, but are they all direct? Or are there any newsstand ones? We'll have to look at what else I have. But I'm thinking eventually I'm just going to keep collecting them. And I got some stuff going on in the future where I might just stop being a half-ass comic collector, and I might be slightly more involved in this. So I think it'd be fun to put together an entire set polybagged to eventually resell. So it lists all the issues there. So I just need to double check a lot of those. But I'm pretty sure the X Factors I've never owned. X Forces, I know I've never owned that one. These ones I've had multiple copies of. I think some of these, I want to say some of these I do have newsstands of, but anytime I see these in the poly bags, I'm always going to grab them. And then one of my other videos I talk about how I'm not the biggest fan of variant covers, because I think, there's a difference between having like a variant cover that's like a newsstand and then one that is direct, but you get into ones like these. These are all, that's Powers of X, House of X. Can't even tell what that one is because it's blocked there. Let's just say it's House of X. That one's House of X, and this one's Powers of X. So all three of these, you got Powers of X 3, 1, 3, 3, 6, and 3. So that's weird. I got 2 3s on each of them. So obviously I think it's the Scotty Young cover. I think some of these are connecting issues. How the hell did I do that? How did I not actually know it? I think I knew it. I think I knew I did it on purpose. But because it was interesting. Is this one's $2.99, that one's $4.99, but I don't know why. I don't know what the difference was on these, but yeah, I knew I was gonna put together something with these, but for some reason I'm actually interested in trying to collect all the variant covers of House and Powers. I started doing that when these first came out, and they're doing the relaunch in 2019 of all the X titles. I was kind of big on getting all the variants, but then I want to say these have like 20 issues, 20 different variants of like all 6. I forget how many there are, but it's a crazy amount, but I don't know. So $3.99, $3.99, $3.99, $4.99, $4.99. I was expecting this to be like $70-$80, but Vintage Stock does a pretty good thing where it's like buy one at a price, you get the next one free or some crap. But so I think altogether I spent $36 for like 27 comics or whatever. So I figured out to be about $1.50 a book. That's the way I look at it. I take the amount of things I bought divided by the price, and that's what each comic is worth. So plus I'm crazy enough to. So as always, my phone ran out of space. Hopefully that last video is saved, but like I said, I'm crazy enough to where I rebag and board these, and I take the boards from these and I repurpose them for my job in a different way. So I'm going to have some fun playing with these, but adding a new bag and board each adds another 20 cents per comic, so they're looking like $1.70 each. But I don't know, it's kind of fun. And that was just one local vintage stock. I didn't even really dig through all the boxes, just a few of them. So I might start doing that here sporadically, try and collect more of these in the poly bags, see any more Houses and Powers of X. So I know some of them have connecting covers, just like the 2-piece, like a House 1 and a Powers 1 will connect. So it'll be fun to kind of put those together. But as always, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, comment, like on comments, subscribe on other comments, do whatever. You know what to do. Peace.